Because we didn't work for like 2 weeks. We're not going to have jobs. We're just hauling peanut butter around.
We're going to have to hire assistants next year to do our jobs so we can do the peanut butter drive.
Yeah, you do one of them too. But we went, I went into Winco and I was walking around with carts of peanut butter, and I was approached by the manager. She asked me what was going on. I explained to her, and she's like, "Come to me next year, and we'll get you a better price on bulk." And I said, "Okay, great." And she says, "And we'll probably donate a pallet, which is a pallet's 1,000, 1,500 pounds, depending."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Okay." And
how do I take that home?
Yeah. And I have a friend that works at Amazon. He's like, "Just talk to me, and we'll figure out. We'll get you a landing page where you can just direct people from wherever, and they can and it'll just be automatically shipped." And then the septic guys over there at Advance, they just they have this new idea now for next year. God bless them. I'm like, that's a great idea. So they're going to literally set up pickup stations all through August where where they're out in their trucks and they'll do pickups from clients and they'll give people discounts, I think, for, their services if they donate peanut butter. And so it was funny. We were sitting there that day and I said, at least 5,000 next year. And Jeremiah's like 10,000. And I'm like, oh, whoa.
Wait, it's not an auction here, you guys.
Doing your 12.
And I was telling you earlier before we started the show, I think that we learned a lot, right? We just learned a lot as far as, I think if we would have got 5,000 pounds this year, we would still be swimming in it, trying to figure out what to do. And
it's amazing. Now that went to the fish, which is
No, that went to the Puyallup-Food-bank.
Puyallup-Food-bank.
And the reaction that we got from the Puyallup-Food-bank was amazing. Jim Bedoin is the director down there, and he was supportive throughout the entire process. He was there when we did a photo shoot, and if you take a look at it on our Facebook page, you'll see this big giant wall of peanut butter. I gotta give Steph Hilfer some credit because that was her idea. She's a photographer for it, and originally we just had it set up like a pallet, and she's like, no, we're gonna make this look good. So she made this big wall of peanut butter, and
we thought it looked good.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
We were happy.
But even the workers down there at the food bank, when we dropped it off, their eyes were just big, their hearts were just full, and they're like, wow, this is so amazing.
And if we, even take it a step further and just to let people know what's going on in the community, like Rory said earlier, to bring the numbers back around, 1 jar of peanut butter, essentially how they look at it, helps a family for a month. So when we were down there that day, we had our kids with us, which was really just rewarding for both of us, just to see our kids walk around the food bank, see what's going on, and kind of be affected
and
by
understand how it works.
Yeah. And one of the workers said to the kids, we service 1,500 families a month in the community, and it's crazy for me. That's a big number.
Yeah, that is a big number.
It's not a huge city. It's
it is a very big number.
Yeah, it's a big number. But I thought we left. I told Rory, I said, if you think about it, man, we literally helped every family that comes here for like a month and a half, or
absolutely,
somewhere a month and a week, 5 weeks. And I was like, I was really proud of that. But then the more I thought about it, I was just like, we had a lot of work to do. I mean, as a community, we have a lot of work to do. If it's, we worked our butts off for a month, basically to supply the food bank with a month's worth of what they need. So I'm like, what about the other 11 months? It's huge numbers. So I tell people all the time, if you're looking for a cause, find your local food bank because they always need help.
They always need help.
Always need help. So whether it's Puyallup or wherever you're at, just go down there and offer to bag groceries and hand them out or do whatever. It's a great cause.
One of the things that I learned in this peanut butter food drive is we had these giant angel donors like Advanced Septic, and we also had people that donated 2 pounds, 5 pounds, and I know some of these families, and that's a little extra money for them to spend, and for them to donate that means a lot too. And so I don't want all those people that donated a pound or 5 pounds or 10 pounds to feel bad. Well, I didn't donate 600 pounds. No, what you did is you became an extension of us by helping the community.
Absolutely.
And exactly, every pound counts. And I was joking because our family donated 50 pounds. And then Advanced Septic comes in and just drops, 600 pounds. and I thought to myself, you know what? This is what our family could do. And if our family could have donated 1,000, we would have donated 1,000. But there's times in the past when our family could only donate 10.
Sure.
But the key is that if we get enough people, heck, in our community, if we had one person in our community donate a pound of peanut butter, How many people we got in the city of Puyallup?
I have no idea.
Over 20,000?
Yeah, I don't.
Way over. Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
mean, it could just be amazing if just one family just donate 1 pound of peanut butter. It could go a long way. So I don't want all of our angels out there who only donate 1 pound to think, well, geez, I won't participate next year. No, you are the foundation of what we're doing.
Absolutely.
Here, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're talking to the business community right now, so it would probably be a good thing to maybe hit more of the businesses.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, businesses can come together and they can do something together corporately that
Absolutely.
not everybody can do. And I think that's a good point to get across.
Yeah, and I think that's our big thing with next year. And I told him is, it's great. It was great going to, we had a closing and we showed up, and this family, we spent a lot of time helping and putting everything together because they didn't have all the money in the world. And when we went to, actually it wasn't the closing, it was like a week after they moved in. We went over there to hand him the sign that we had made for him. And then he runs in and he grabs the only jar of peanut butter they have in their cupboard and comes out and hands it to us. And I'm like, you literally just helped the family, man. That's amazing. But and that's great. But I think next year, that's kind of what we've been talking about is our big thing is really going after the businesses. And getting them to challenge each other and to, make it really a citywide community thing. So
one of the things that I would do is I would hit, if you're going to do that, I would go directly to whoever's heading up those networking groups.
Yep.
I'd hit, BNI, Rotary. I'd hit all of them because really what you're doing, which I want to thank you and acknowledge you for bringing community together. And by doing that, you're pulling in all of their resources as well. I love business because business is the heart to me of the community because they have the ability to impact. They have a far greater reach, and that includes our nonprofits because our nonprofit, a lot of times people don't think about it. But that is the business to handle our social issues. Mm-hmm. So when you look at a nonprofit and whatever social issue they're handling, then business owners have the ability because they'll give 61%. Small business will give 61% more than corporate.
Oh wow!
Oh, cha-ching! So, you can write that one down. So that just tells you that the heart of small business wants to be involved in the community. They want to be able, and they want to be able to give. But a lot of times they don't know how.
Right.
And so by making it easy for them to say, hey, I can get behind that.
Yeah.
Then you're just bringing people together. Other than networking, we're changing the lives, right, and the atmosphere of our surrounding city here.
Absolutely.
Boy, we certainly are. Well, we're running out of time, and usually a tradition on the show is we run to the back room, grab some duct tape, put it on her lips because she gets the last word.
Do you hear this?
And then
we
watch her.
He
do
flaps
hand
his
language,
lips so fast. You guys have to be careful. We're actually getting seatbelts put in because he gets going and literally they become like a turbine and they can suck you in this vortex. I've experienced that only once.
Is this the last word you're going to use for this very good show?
No, but I'm going to complete the turbine lips across the table from me. So
not stopping on that one.
Yeah.
But what I really want to do is one, I want to thank both of you, Rory and Luke. Thank you for having a heart for our community. Thank you for going the extra mile. Thank you for, it's easy to stay in our shell. It's easy it really is. It's easy, right, to turn a blind eye. Yeah. It's a whole other thing to be vulnerable enough and extend ourselves. And so thank you for being that love gift to our community. And I look forward to see what you gentlemen are going to be creating. For one, we've got to have you on the show at least a month prior, right, before next year.
Yeah.
So we're going to already put you on the calendar. Because in my world, if it's not on the calendar, it just doesn't happen.
I've been telling Luke that for years.
In my world, if it's on the calendar, it doesn't matter.
All right, well, we need to tie him.
Yes.
And I don't own a calendar.
And, we've seen that.
On multiple occasions.
Golly,
not to bring that up.
Oh,
but,
no. Don't.
If somebody wants to get a hold of you, I mean, whether business helps, whatever, it doesn't really matter. How do they do that?
Yeah, we're everywhere. You can find us on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at Tahoma Homes NW, or our website, www.tahomahomesnw.com. Yeah, that's it. All our contact information is on there. You can reach us. We have, obviously, a business line and all our personal information.
Basically, it'd be really hard to find us online.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be really hard not to find us online.
It's funny that you mentioned that.
It's like, great, we'll have to stalk you then.
The other night, I got a number from an old buddy from high school I haven't talked to in 20 years, and I texted him. I said, hey, is this so-and-so? And about 5 minutes later, he responds back he says, well, hello, Mr. Luke Weaver. And I said, how in the hell did you get my number? And he goes, you're not hard to find these days. I was like, all right.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, that wraps it up for today. We've had a real good time. Appreciate you guys, what you do to the community.
Thank you.
And we're going to, you're done. You're done. Honestly, you're done.
Listen, lips.
So remember, no matter how dark things get, if you stay positive, you'll keep us smiling.